snapping a bit.
We're on the air, Ken.
I just saw him going this. I was like, what are you doing?
Like, what's going on?
Well, good, because that's part of the... No, that's part of the topic we're doing now, so that was a good demonstration.
He's ready.
And because it's Friday, Paul is here, so one thing for sure, sex hot topic.
I think I have been typecast, Joy.
Because you are the horniest Christian I've ever met. So you may want to chase the kids out of the room at this point because it's a little bit sexual. Apparently, you can now hire a sex coach who will sit at your bedside to help up your game in the sack. Okay, you can hire the guy. He comes into the room with you. He charges about $1,000 for a private session. He doesn't touch your genitals. That costs extra.
Oh, good. Good to know. Good
but
to know.
he does. This is what he observes: no touching unless you pay extra. I'm kidding.
Ew, that's an option.
He has
it's not an option.
No, he doesn't touch you. He has a doll or another person come in there, and he does the thing.
Now they're both watching. It already felt crowded.
No, so now it's a menage a quatre. You know? But anyway, he comes in and he demonstrates what you're supposed to do. So people go to him because they don't know what they're doing after so many years.
Because we're going to be comfortable with somebody else watching us for 3 to 4 hours. That sounds awful.
One, he should be paying for this type of access. Two, I imagine this happening, and to be honest, I'm married, but intimacy is vulnerable. So even with your own partner, you're always hoping that you're doing it right or whatever.
Yeah.
So I already have my husband and my chihuahua in the room, and I have to close my eyes because this is such a funny topic. But to have not the baby, though, not the baby, right? He doesn't get involved. He also does not touch, or the chihuahua would pay extra.
Copy
but like, to know that many people are in the room while you're doing something, it makes me so uncomfortable. I would giggle and I'd have massive stage fright, performance anxiety out the woo.
Right?
I mean,
but he says,
it's like, hey, honey, this is the I'm sorry technique. Hey, this has never happened before. At least I'm not crying. You know?
I mean, is that something you think a man would feel comfortable with someone watching?
Talk about stage fright. I feel like a man would have a hard time with it. Yeah.
I've had no complaints. No, that's a lie. I've had several, but to me, of course, performance anxiety would be like, but I think Kenneth Play, I think that sex coach I think he's selecting out a certain demo that's kind of,
but he says that he says people learn about how to do it by watching porn. He said, and this is his quote, he says, it's like watching Fast and Furious to learn how to drive. Okay? So it's like, you know that song, I Want a Man with a Slow Hand? That is the only exercise you need to learn.
Yeah.
A slow hand.
And he says what Martha Stewart is to cooking, he is to
He says it's like watching Martha Stewart cook. If she was in the nude making a pot roast,
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Right.
And if you're uncomfortable with him actually coming to your house, then he says you could opt for a group setting. How does that make you any more comfortable?
So skeeved out, it's like you become the porno.
No one would do that. And the thing is, what makes him I wanted to research what made him qualified to be the sex coach.
So
does he have a degree?
A little to the left, Sonny.
Does he have like a degree in this?
Yeah, it's like...
Is he a doctor? Right? Like, don't you want to know that? Like, what's the resume?
He is like a Lamaze class of orgies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just kind of
he's a physical fitness instructor.
That's what freaked me out. And he only had 20 not only, but 20 sexual partners before he got into this business.
Only?
What makes him the expert?
I want someone with at least 100 before he
I mean, it's like, what makes him the expert?
I need more miles on that,
How do you know
guys?
that he's not just a certified pervert?
Exactly.
And wanting to go into your bedroom.
If he's willing to pay, I will consider a good price.
I don't even want
He's willing to pay. He's willing to pay you. You know.
Yeah, you don't get that. That's like
bragging can't much. Okay. Wow.
All right.
I'm not saying the performance is worth much. I'm just saying.
You guys are getting a little too excited by this topic, so we'll be right back with even more hot topics. Yeah.